was 6,720. I always wondered how much it weighed, and now I know. All right, check it out. We got camper back in the office here, and I cut these corners where the tire, when it was turned, was hitting there, and I made a little piece of metal. It's gonna fit in there real nice. I'm gonna weld it on there and keep going. All right, check it out. There it is. That's my piece. It's gonna work, darn it. All right, so I got my triangle made on this side. I made one and welded it in on the other side. I looked over and saw that I only have this bracket just barely tacked on there. I was just making sure it was gonna work. And so now I'm gonna weld that on, and here we go. So here's what I'm thinking. We need to get rid of this metal right here because the tire's getting into it. And I need to trim away some of this 2x4. But anyway, what I was thinking about doing, I get some 2-inch square tube and go straight across in a couple spots to like help hold the frame together. It'll tie it all together. And then anyways, the square tube will dead end right here. And then I'll do angle iron rock sliders right off of all that square tube, and that'll help hold this outer edge up and give me something to work off of for all the rest of the camper.
Instead of just a 2x4.
Yeah, wood.
That's sitting on top of this.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is what's holding up the wood right now, and it's pretty pathetic at best. So if I had some 2-inch square tube, a couple runs all the way across, like 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4, it would be a lot mo better.
So we've been thinking we need to open a PO box. I was talking to Mike about it, so you guys could send us stuff.
Yeah, you want to mail us something? That'd be cool.
Or whatever.
Oh, check this out. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
I got a couch.
Got a couch.
Dude, this thing's comfy too.
So that thing is going against the wall back there.
Maybe.
In the front. Oh, maybe.
We don't know for sure, but probably.
We don't know yet. And then we gotta do inside work.
Lots.
Lots of inside work because there's nothing in here. Insulation.
Filling up. It's filling up. We got a couch.
We don't need insulation. We'll have a wood stove in there.
Yeah, definitely gonna get a wood stove.
It'd be hot.
Oh yeah.
It'd be super hot. So, after our last outing, we ran rear steer in Moab, and I took a beating. Well, not me, but the buggy did. Got a bunch of rock rash everywhere. Protected everything, did good. Diff cover, the chrome one. Hit my knuckles, my C's. Bunch of boulders in there. It was fun. Had a good time. I went in rear steer without the skid plate. So I'm glad I didn't get into that. I got into that bracket, so I'm gonna cut that off. Cut both of those off. Same thing here. I got into my cross member bar. Got close, but I didn't hit it. Got my drive line a lot. And rear drive line. But now it's got a wobble So I think I bent this driveline. Got my diff, lots of my diff. Kind of got everywhere. So in the future, I want to move my lower link to here, move it in about 6 inches, then move it this one to here. Then from there to the axle, and then move my upper link higher to here somewhere. Move it 6 inches up, and I got a squeak in my front hub or axle, or something's going on with that. I even got rocks up all the way up to here. Oh, I laid it on its side. That's what happened. There, there, and there. Yeah, I completely dumped it on its side. But anyway, Mike went to go look for some metal for his off-road trailer, and I'm here just going over my buggy. I'm gonna tear this apart and look in there, see what's squeaking, see what's going on with it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Maybe bearing, something came apart in there, something's wrong. So I'll take that apart. But she held up. I winched at the very end of rear steer, was the only part I winched on, and the guys pushed me over. No winching on that, Rory and Mike. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I actually made it through rear steer, and supposedly rear steer is the hardest trail in Moab. So, and I made it through without breaking anything. So that's a plus. Except for the very end. That's the only part I winched on, so whatever. Made it through. There you go. Got it all apart. Took me a minute. It's seized in there. Check it out. My bearing went out. See that? So that's what was crunching. I hope I didn't ruin the spindle. There's a bunch of metal in there. So, got that off. It scarred it up bad. I think the bearing spun on it. Took me forever to get that off of there. But here it is, came apart. The bearing came apart. There's that one. There's the seal. And bearing. So, glad I tore it apart now instead of just keep on driving. It was weird because I checked the wheel bearing when I had it jacked up. I checked the tire up and down. It wasn't had much play in it. Confusing, because usually it would have a lot of play in it. Dunk, 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 but nothing. So I'll clean this up with some sandpaper, put some bearings in it. The hub was fine, wasn't too bad. So yeah, here we go. Got that hub back together. Forgot to record it, sorry. Anyway, I started taking the brakes apart. I didn't find anything too bad. It's wearing evenly. But these have a little lip on it here. So I took a grinder and just kind of on the edge of it. Then I'll do the same thing here. Just update. Swap the brakes out. Didn't work. Since I was talking about 45 it. But anyway, it didn't work. Put different ones on. Now the squeak is gone. I'm still trying to figure out what to make shifter knobs out of. I don't know what to make shifter knobs out of. Something cool. Maybe some pistons. My old pistons that made my motor knock. That'd be a big old shifter knob. But anyway, yeah, there it is. So tomorrow I'll try to build a skid plate for it and fix my bump stops because those came loose. Finish my winch. I gotta run wires to it. Put some nuts on the bottom of this because the bracket's there. I just gotta put nuts on it. Studs right there. Just gotta put studs on or nuts on it. Run wires to the battery, then put a spool on it, or a cable, or not cable, but what is it called? Synthetic line. Bah. Couldn't think of it. But anyway, yeah, there it is. Justin's over here doing some light modifications.
Howdy.
Some light modifications.
Very light modification. These are too far out to the side and they'll get banged up on rocks. I lost the one on this side, so I got a new one and I'm just moving them inboard so they're protected by this tow bar.
Yeah.
Light.
That's where it was before.
Yeah.
And they kept getting hit on the bottom, breaking it all out, and can't have that.
Can't have that. It's no good.
Cops pull you over real quick.
Yeah.
So he's moving that down to the bottom.
See, look at that.
Look at that, yeah.
Can't hit it.
Not even his foot can break the lens.
Safe.
See?
Boom.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Justin's gonna stay here and mess around some more, I guess.
That's right.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Back in the shop. So I'm gonna mess with this throttle body. It's sticking. Now it's not gonna do it because the camera's on, but it sticks just a little bit in those butterflies down there. Enough to cause it to make it go wah wah every time I'm trying to climb an obstacle, and it's really annoying. There you go. You can hear it now. But anyway, it's gonna make me a liar. And I got some wire loom over there. I'm just gonna wire loom these wires so it's not just exposed and look like doo-doo. See that? Clean up my wiring a little bit.
Like it still bites.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Justin's my tester. I got all back together. Says it's doing it just a little bit. Got done with my throttle body. Cleaned it up with the emery cloth or Scotch-Brite. A little bit of filing. Just in time for
Trailer time.
trailer time. Thing is awesome.
It's gonna be. Not quite yet. It's close.
Almost
A little
there.
closer every day.
So what are you doing tonight?
I got some metal that's gonna go and replace some of this. So this is all beat up, and I got some 2-inch square tube that's gonna run across. I got 4 pieces of it.
4.
And then, so that's gonna come out right here, and then I wanna do rock sliders along those pieces. And so then I will have a framework to work off of to build the rest of it.
The cage.
Yeah,
All of it. It's gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be something. It'll be awesome. Mostly awesome. You know. You know. You know.
You guys know.
You don't know. Well, now you do.
Now you do.
But yeah, here we go. Let's see how she goes. I gotta go get my metal.